Hey guys, I want to say happy Thanksgiving, happy fall, and happy hunting season. Obviously, you see a lot of orange in front of you today. And to get into the holiday hunting spirit, I usually go with the Hunter Orange. And a lot of people like orange. It's technically the new black, depending on where you're from. But Hunter Orange is very great color. I think it brings a lot of contrast, especially when it comes to blades. And you'll never have to worry about losing your knife in the woods. So it's a win-win situation. Some of the blades that you see here, you already know. I've gone over them a couple of times in my videos. And these are all available on the website. If you're interested in any of these blades, you can go up to threeriverblades.com and purchase it, and just tell me you want the Hunter Orange sheath with the knife handles, and that's fine. If I have it, it's yours. Not a big deal. If I have to order it, no big deal. It'll probably just delay very shortly. Some of the knives that I want to go over are primarily made as hunting or outdoorsman's knives. That's pretty much my style. But I wanted to bring a little bit something more to the table, so I did sort of a set in orange. Now, the blades that you see here are all different steels, so I'll go over that in a second. But all the kydex that you see here, I make myself. I am not the world's best kydex maker. There are better kydex makers out there, but I do offer a range of styles, and if you're interested and you see something that you like here, I will absolutely do it for you. Also, if you go on the accessories page up on the websites, if you wanted something like a fire steel or some special hook, or if you wanted to connect it to an LBE or something like that, I do have those types of attachments as well. Just want to go over the Huntsman, since the Huntsman has been around since the beginning. This one is now made out of D2. It originally was made out of 1095 high carbon steel. It does have a very large hollow grind, and it is very sharp. The idea behind this knife was basically to give you a very good ergonomic handle, which I feel that I have accomplished here. It does have a nice finger choil behind the blade, not in front of the blade. Sharpening notch, jimping on top. It is made out of a 1/4 of an inch D2 steel. Now, D2 steel is sort of a semi-stainless steel. It's not really, it's not stainless steel, but it is a true steel, and you do have to keep it lightly lubricated, but it's not going to rust as fast as 1095. Right now, the only option I have this coming in is satin finish. Of course, if you didn't want the orange handles, you can go with the regular black linens or OD green or something like that. Stainless steel pins and a lanyard hole in the back. Okay, for the kydex sheath, like I said, all I did was put a nice tech lock in the back. It has a drainage hole, fits up really nice, fits in there. It's not coming out. There's absolutely no rattle in this knife. Great overall knife, and like I said, if you ever drop this in the woods, you'll definitely be able to find it, because I don't think there's anything in nature or in the forest that looks exactly that bright. The next knife I'm going to go over is the Wingman. Wingman was a new addition for this year. Haven't sold too many of them. I don't think I've gotten enough feedback on this knife, or at least enough out there. It is 154 cm, so it is a stainless steel knife. Now, if you want to get into animals and such, you can definitely do it with this knife. It has, again, a nice ergonomic handle, and you can get a full hand or fist around it. Jimping on top, as you can see, is pretty aggressive. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 holes or notches there that will make sure your thumb doesn't slip off. You can use a fire striker on that if you like. And again, stainless steel. This happens to be, I think, a G10 orange. Now, the only difference on this knife is that you see this piece right here, this little end right here. I could take that off and make this a little more rounded or a little more square, depending on your style or tastes. I just left it here for now because this is my knife, and the way I carry this knife is usually a cross carry or a cross draw carry. Fits very nice into the sheath. It's not going anywhere, no rattle. Alright, I could also put a lanyard hole back there if you're interested, but again, Very nice, interesting piece of steel. I mean, 154 cm, I started using it last year. It's stainless and it's sharp and it maintains its edge. Very good steel. You could also find that up on the website. And again, if you didn't want the orange, you can get it in black or brown or OD colors or technical colors. The next one I'm going to go over is the Talon. This again is 1095 steel. Like I said, you got D2 154, now you got 1095 steel. This is 1/4 of an inch thick. It has no handle scales whatsoever, but I consider this somewhat more of a Skinner type device. You can also use it for a self-defense device if you needed to, or try to scare people away with it. But honestly, for the field use, it's a great little Skinner. Jimping on top, a very long row of jimping on top. It is a hollow grind here with a very sharp edge that I try to round it out, or at least make it a nice flat belly, so a nice round belly, so you'll be able to get into the meat very well. A couple different options on this. What I have done is I make sort of a friction Kydex sheath. All right, so it's flatter on one side than the other, but you can use a tech lock on this side, or you can use the neck lanyard. Okay, it might be a little bit heavier than most neck knives because it is 1/4 of an inch thick steel, and it's about 2.5 inches as far as the blade goes, but I think overall it's not too heavy and you will get comfortable with it. I don't recommend that you use any type of 550 cord, although you could, because of the choking hazard, but I do sell these bead lanyards, and they are breakaway, so if anything ever happens, you can break it off, or break it off your neck so you won't choke yourself. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you're interested in any of these blades, prices, or anything like that, you can go up to the website, threeriverblades.com. I want to say have a very happy and safe hunting season. If you're here in the Northeast, that's when we start. We start in November, December. And have a great Thanksgiving, guys. I appreciate all your support. Go to threeriverblades.com. Thank you.